So Devin is 28 years younger than Lindsay. 6 years ago, Lindsay's age was 2 times Devin's age. How old is Devin now? Okay, so this is tricky. This is similar to one of our problem of the week questions. I think it's number 9 with the man, the son, and the daughter and their ages, although the problem of the week one's even harder. Those are always more challenging problems. This is like a simple version of that. So, all right, so I'm going to start off with, I'm going to let D, and it's nice to use meaningful letters, Devin's age now. And L, Lindsay's age now. So we have to distinguish now, and right here they're talking about now. This right here is now, isn't it? Devin's age now is 28 years younger than Lindsay's age. And then they also talk about this 6 years ago time period, don't they? 6 years ago. So I need a formula then for Devin's age. Devin's age 6 years ago, and I also need one for Lindsay's age 6 years ago. So what's the formula going to be for Devin's age 6 years ago? So D is Devin's age now. Then 6 years ago, it's going to be D minus 6, huh? Right? 6 years ago, he was 6 years younger. And this is going to be L minus 6, isn't it? We good there? Making sense? So now we have 2 letters, so you know we need 2 equations. So how are we going to do it? Well, the first equation will be right here. Devin is really nice and easy. That's our equal sign. Devin equals 28 years younger than Lindsay. Lindsay minus 28. 28 years younger than Lindsay. All right, 28 years younger. So minus 28, Lindsay minus 28. And then the second equation is all about the 6 years ago time period. So 6 years ago, Lindsay's age. So what's Lindsay's age 6 years ago? Right here, L minus 6. L minus 6 was, that's the past tense of is, so that's our equal sign. Equals, was equal to in the past. 2 times Devin's age 6 years ago. 2 times Devin's age 6 years ago, D minus 6. Is that making sense how I got that second equation using the 6 years ago time period? So 6 years ago, Lindsay's age, which is L minus 6, was equals 2 times Devin's age 6 years ago, which is D minus 6. So there we go. Same thing again. We've got our 2 equations with 2 letters. So you know the drill at this point. So I'll go step number, well, I'll bring it down here, I guess. Step number 1, 1 letter alone in 1 equation, which we've already got. And then step number 2, plug that into the other equation. So we've already got 1 letter alone in one of the equations right here, this the D one. So I'm going to plug that into the other equation. So L minus 6 is 2 D minus 28. So I'm going to grab this right here and plug in right there for D, right? Because D equals L minus 28. Going to plug in for D, L minus 28. That's a little different than we're used to seeing. That'll be L minus 6 equals 2 parenthesis. And then we got the D, which is L minus 28. And then we still have the, wait, what did I do? Oh, I didn't copy this right, did I? Sorry, guys, right? This should be a 6, right? Right here. So there we go. Does that make sense? I just miscopied. This should have been L minus 6 is 2D minus 6. There we go. Now it's correct. And then I'm going to plug in L minus 28 right there. So here's the L minus 28. Okay, so then that'll become, what's going to happen in there? L minus, so minus 28 minus 6 is minus 34. You just combine those, use your calculator if you need to. All right, now we're down to one letter, just L, so we can solve. So we're going to distribute. This is going to multiply here and there. So L minus 6 is 2L minus 68. So let's put in the wall of separation here. So we're trying to solve for L. Notice we have L on opposite sides of the equal sign. I don't know if you remember what to do about this. When you have L on opposite sides of the equal sign, you get rid of one of them. So I'm going to subtract L from both sides, like that. And this one's gone. And right here, 2L minus L, that's just 1L or just L. You don't even need the 1. 2L minus L is L. And we're almost there. Get L alone, add the 68 to both sides. What's that? 62? L equals 62. So we've got L. Do they want both? What do they want here? How old? Oh, they want Devin. How old is Devin now? So we got to get the D, don't we? Got to get the other letter. You know what to do about this, right? So, so this will be our third step in the equation. So plug in anywhere, right? Step 3. Plug L equals 62 in anywhere. So grab the easiest equation you can find. So what's the easiest equation I can find right here? D equals L minus 28. So I'll use that. D equals L minus 28. And I'm going to plug in L equals 62 right there for L. And that'll be 62 minus 28. So that L is 62. So D, subtract that, use your calculator. I'm getting 34. So Devin is 34. Just like that. So we got it. That was a little bit tricky. So back, there's the whole problem laid out from the beginning there. So yeah, so we had Devin's age now and Lindsay's age now. That's what we needed to start with on this problem, was Devin's age now and Lindsay's age now. Then we also had D minus 6 for Devin's age 6 years ago and L minus 6 for Lindsay's age 6 years ago. That meant 2 letters, 2 equations. Devin is 28 years younger, L minus 28 than Lindsay. And then 6 years ago, so L minus 6, Lindsay was equals 2 times Devin 6 years ago, 2 times D minus 6. So there's our two equations. Then we did the usual, plug one equation into the other and solved them both for both letters.